Um, I just need to talk about something that's I know that you're struggling too, and that's why I don't want to give you any of my stress. I don't want to. It's fine, actually. It's fine. No, no, it's not your fault. It's not your fault. There's not anything that you can do better or anything. It's I just don't know how to talk about it without it being a problem for you or anything. Like I'm not here to make any problems for you. I'm not here to do anything like that for you. I'm really not. And I just don't want to be a burden. I don't want to fill you up with a bunch of information where you're okay. Okay. I am so tired of being the glue. I am so tired. I am so tired of being the only responsible one and holding everything up and being independent and just I've always been independent. I have always held things up for other people. I've held things up for my parents. I've held things up for my friends. I figured things out for my previous partners. I have been the rock for everybody. I figure out everything on my own. I get things done on my own, but it is so hard. It's so hard being the person that is holding everything up when you're just like, I don't know any of this either, but I'm figuring it out as I go, and everybody is just expecting me to know things, and it's just like if I don't do these things, if I don't figure out these things, none of it's gonna get done. Why is none of it getting done if I don't do it? It like, and that's why I have such like an opinion on like the other night. I I remember like my sister had went missing and everything, and that really fucking sucked, and it was really fucking scary, and my mom, she cried, she came to me crying, and it had been 3 hours since she had been missing, and I was like, I has anybody called the police? And and nobody had called the police. Her boyfriend didn't call the police. Her boyfriend's a fucking piece of shit person. Of course he didn't call the police. Um and it took so much to get information out of him. Like, what was she last wearing? What was she last? What were you guys doing? And everything like that. And it was just all vague answers. And like, and I was just like, you know what? Like, this is fine because I'll be the one to call the police. I'll be the one to do everything. Like, and oh, the police want me over there? Okay, I'm gonna go drive over there. Okay, let's all get in the car. Let's all drive over there. And while I'm there, this man is just fucking yelling at me. Her boyfriend is literally just fucking yelling at me and calling me all these names and going off on me after I'm asking, like, where was she? Like, where was she? Like, what places does she go to? Like, where does she frequent? Like, where her friends? Have you called her friends? And this person is just screaming at me. He's screaming at me and he's like going off on me and being like, you're such a fucking bitch. Like, she doesn't even like you and like everything like that. And I'm just like, oh my God, that's literally not even the point. I just want to find my sister. I don't care. I don't care. I am the only person holding it down because my nobody else called 911. Nobody else thought to check about like all the other places that she had been. Nobody else but me. And that is so frustrating. That is so frustrating. Why am I the one person to be like, okay, what about this? What are we doing here? What is happening here? Like, have we called this person? Have we called this person? Have we called this person? Have we gone here? Have we checked here? Like, have we called the hospitals? Have we called the shelters? Have we done this? And it's like, I I'm like so grateful that I have all this knowledge. I'm so grateful that I know where to look. I'm so grateful for all these resources that I have and like all these like things that I'm thinking about. But holy fuck, it literally feels like you're the only person in the middle of the sea, that is looking for solutions. Like, is there a plank here? Is there a boat some miles away? Is there land anywhere near? Do we have a compass? Is there something near here that I just don't? Do we know our coordinates? Do we know anything? Do we know anything? And it's like grasping at fucking straws. It's legitimately like grasping at fucking straws because you sit and you're like, why is nobody else doing anything? Why is nobody else trying? And it's so fucking frustrating being the fucking, it's so frustrating being the fucking glue. I'm so tired of being the fucking glue. Why do I have to hold everything up? Why do I have to do everything? It's so frustrating. Like, why is no one else able to do anything? Why do I have to be the one to figure everything out? I shouldn't have had to grow up so fast. I shouldn't have had to figure everything out so fast. And I'm grateful that I know everything that I need to do. I'm grateful for every resource that I know about. I'm grateful for my mind and like where I go when I need to figure something out, because I'm like, I'm very work oriented. I can hold myself up. I can do everything. I figure everything out. When I was starving and when I didn't have money for food, I figured it out. I went through food banks. I figured it out by going and applying to EBT. I figured it out. I figured it out. But it's just like, why is no one else able to figure it out? It's so fucking frustrating. And it's like, I don't want to be mad. I don't want to be angry or anything like that. But it's like, God, I just wish somebody would take the fucking load off. I wish somebody would just take it and just sit with it and just listen. Because it's like, I'm able to figure all these things out. Why can, and it's like, I don't want to, fuck. And it's like, I'm not incompetent. I'm not like, I don't want people to do things for me. That's not what I'm saying. I just want the load to not just be on me. It'd be nice to carry the load with someone else. It'd be nice for someone else to just also think about like, oh, what do we need to do? Let's be logical about this. Let's be doing this. It's like, I can do work. I can do it. I can do it. I'd feel horrible if I couldn't do any of this. But oh my God, like, can somebody share the load with me? Can somebody just bear the blunt with me? Can somebody be the brains with me? And it's like, after, like, literally after all of this, I was just like, fuck, like this man was just fucking screaming in my face and like he wasn't being helpful. He was useless. He was fucking useless, even though he's the one who lost my sister. Like, he was so useless and just a horrible, horrible, horrible person. And like, eventually the conversation ended, the police report was made, blah blah blah, whatever. And I was like, okay, he didn't give us any locations. Nobody had given us any locations, but you know what? We're gonna look. I'm gonna take this car. We are going to drive. We are gonna drive until we find her. I had asked this person one more time, do you know where she goes? Do you know where she frequents? Couldn't tell me anything. Couldn't tell me a single fucking thing. And it's like, why do you not pay attention to the people that you like love? Like, you could ask me about my friends that I live with, and I could tell you a couple of places that they go. And it's so simple. It's so simple for me. It's so simple because you pay attention to the people that you love. You pay attention to where they go. You pay attention to who they hang out with. Everything. But it's like, this person couldn't give me any information on my missing fucking sister in the middle of Los Angeles, in the middle of a city that has gangs, that has things going on, that has everything. And it's like, you didn't give me any information. Oh my God. So I drove for 4 to 5 hours looking for her, being the blunt of it, being like, if this person, if she is here, if she's in a park, if she's lying down in a park in the dark, I'm gonna go. I don't care if it's gang territory. I don't care if anything else is going on. I need to look, because that is what you do. That is where you go. And it unfortunately, could it have costed me my life? Yes. But at the same time, it could have also costed her her life if she had been out there by herself and came across the wrong people. So that was the thing that I was willing to risk, even if it had costed me. Because that is what you do. That is how oriented you have to be to find somebody, because you have to do everything in your power. And it's like, I did everything in my power. I did everything. I had called hospitals. I had called shelters. I had called everybody that I fucking could. I had made my sibling call everybody that we could, because I have a little other sibling that was crying and was disoriented, and my mom was crying and she was disoriented, and they were both scared, but I was holding it down. I was like, okay, we need to do this. We need to go here. Like, you need to call every single person on her phone. We need to check in if she had let somebody know, everything. We need to check everything. And fuck. And it's like, it's so frustrating bearing everything. It's so frustrating, and it's like I'm not saying this so people could throw sympathy at me. I'm not saying this. I'm so sorry. I've just been talking at you for so long. I haven't even let you fucking give me anything. I'm so fucking sorry. It's just a long fucking rant of just I'm so tired. Like it just reminded me that I am the blunt. I am the blunt. I am the glue. I am everything. And I wish that was I wish that was different. I wish I could just carry this with somebody else. I wish there was just some other way that I could be like, oh, this person understands. They have the same mind as I do. Okay, let's carry it together. I'm just oh my god. It's so frustrating. It's so frustrating. She ended up being found. She was fine and everything. And like oh my god. It's just like what the fuck? I'm sorry. I am so sorry. I don't ever I don't want to throw you my problems. I don't want to do something like that. But God, it also just reminded me of like the cycle of abuse. 'Cause it's like things weren't great with the relationships that I had growing up. Things were not great, and it's like that caused me to be in other relationships that were not so great, that were also abusive, where a man used to put me into headlocks and wonder what would happen if he would kill me, or wonder what would happen if he got my leg and he broke it because he know how to do something like that. And it's like, I understand the cycle of abuse, and it made me see it in real time. It was so terrifying to see that in real time, and it really like reinforced the idea that like, oh my god, I can't be in this ever again. This was so horrifying. Being on the outside looking at it, was so horrifying, and even this person like screaming in my face because I was asking him genuine questions as to where she would be, and him screaming in my face, and I legitimately looked, and now it's not me, it's the person on the outside. I'm the person on the outside, and literally just seeing like, wow, I can't be in another situation like this ever again. I can't. It was so oh my god, it was so fucking oh my god, it was so hard to look at. It was so hard to look at. I can't tell you the anger I had afterwards, because it was like, fuck, I couldn't do anything even if I wanted to. I'm this 5'1" little lady. I'm 125 pounds. I can't do anything to these people. I can't do anything to these people. And that's not to say like, oh, people that are my size can't fight back or anything like that, but I don't know how to do anything. I didn't have my pepper spray. I didn't have I didn't have anything. I didn't have anything to defend myself with. And I was just like being put in that place again. And not necessarily that I was in the relationship, but he was being very aggressive to me. And it's like, oh my God. Oh my God. Like I can't again. I can't do anything, and I was being very rational, and I was being very oriented, and I was holding everything up, and I was doing whatever I could, and I was de-escalating, and I was getting information, and I was doing my best, and I did good. I did good, and I did what I needed to do. But there's just this little moment of just like utter utter despair of like, I was here before and I couldn't do anything before, and I de-escalated before, and that's what I have to do now. And it is such a oh my god, it's so angering as somebody who like went through abuse for a really fucking long time. It was so much. It was so many years of just going through that, and it's like being put back in this place and seeing this in real time and seeing that they're treating you so horribly. Like I just and you can't do anything about it but just try to de-escalate. And it's like, oh my god, what the fuck? Why are we here again? Why do these people exist? Oh my god. And I always like, I don't know, I always like make jokes about like, oh, Thanos wasn't completely wrong, and you know what, I still stand by that. I still stand by that. Some people don't deserve life. I don't care how horrible that sounds. Some people don't deserve life. These horrible people who are abusers, these horrible people that are of anything of that esque, are not good people, and they don't deserve life. They don't deserve the beauty of life. life sucks a lot of the time, but there is beauty in it. And it's just like horrible people don't deserve to live and breathe the same air as good people do who are trying to be good into the world. And I know that's really angry, and I know that's really like harsh to say, and I know that that could be taken in a really hard way, and I'm really fucking sorry. But my God, your mind goes somewhere when you have just been mistreated over and over and over again, and you're not given the power to do anything back because you don't have the physical strength, or you just don't have the means to do anything. And it's like you look back at all these moments and you just wish that something else could have been done. You wish that you could have gone back and screamed at them back the way that they had screamed at you, and you wish that you could just hit them back the same way that they did you. But at the very end of it, there's nothing that you can do about it other than go through it as calmly as you can and endure it until the problem is fixed. But there's always that like layer of just like hurt and anger of just like, I wish I said something else, I wish I did something else, I wish I got off on this person, I wish I did this, but I didn't, and I'm alive now and I'm good. But God, like, they deserved me going off on them. They deserved such horrible things. Like, they deserved, oh my God, God. I'm sorry. God, it hurts. God, it really fucking hurts. Oh my God, that really fucking hurts. You know, being put back in a place that I thought I was done with and feeling so small as I did before. That really fucking hurts. I never want to be put in that place ever again, and that is another reason as to why, like, I will not be in another relationship for a very long time. A lot of God, a lot of people always spectate that like I'm in this like secret relationship that like, oh my God, like I live with somebody and like I'm in a relationship. I'm not, because the cycles of abuse have really shown me that like I need to be careful where I go, because and I need to figure out how to recognize the cycles, the means of abuse and the means of manipulation and the means of like how people will psychologically mess you up if you are vulnerable enough. And I cannot risk that. I cannot risk that. I cannot go through that. I don't want to go through that. I am done dealing with it. I just want peace. I want peace in my life. I don't want to try out for any new relationship. I don't want to try out for anything. I just want to do what I want to do, and I want to make people happy, and I want to be okay. I want to get to a point where I'm okay. I'm getting regular therapy. I'm doing the things that I need to do. And that is all I want to do. I don't want this chaos. I don't want this abuse. I don't want this mistreatment. I don't want anything. I don't want to deal with anything. I don't want it. I am tired of it. I just want a peaceful life, which is exactly, I mean, I'm sure that I'm sure that you've had a lot of drama in your life dealing with the things that you've dealt with right now. And it's like, I just don't want it. I just don't want it. I just want peace. I just want to be happy. I just want to do the things that I want to do with my favorite people. And I want to be where I am comfortable. And I want to leave it at that. I am so tired of hearing it and like just dealing with all of this stuff. I just don't want to do it. And I also don't blame other people for like also not getting into relationships or dealing with anything, because it's like, yeah, you at a certain point you get tired of dealing with other things. And that's not to say like every relationship is going to be hard and every relationship is going to be like this or anything like that. That's not what I'm saying. Relationships are beautiful. There are beautiful relationships. There are beautiful connections that you can make with people that It's obvious there's good relationships, there's good people, but oh my god, I I can't risk that right now. I am on the way to being better. I am on the way of getting through all of my abuse that I've been through. I am having nightmares. I am flinching. I am still reacting when people yell. I like everything. I can't risk it, and I can't risk being in a situation like I was before. I refuse. I refuse. I can't do it. I can't I can't go off of it. I can't. I'm so sorry. Fuck, I'm so sorry. I know that you're gonna say that it's fine, but God, it's so hard. God, it's so hard. I'm sorry, love. I'm so sorry.